Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back to Pinky Hooks. I am your host, Shania Lancaster. And this video will be a little bit of everything. Some ranting and raving. What's been going on since the last giveaway. What I've been working on as far as crocheting, what's coming up next, and basically this video is all about why don't we just hang out together tonight, because it's really not a good football game. I think it's the Ravens and the Saints. I can pass. Anyway, like I said, I'm your host, Shania Lancaster. If this is your first time stopping by, welcome, welcome, welcome. On this channel, you'll find a little bit of everything, you know, from crocheting, yarn talk, me ranting and raving, one of my crazy lunatic moments, you know, sometimes happy, sometimes, you know, a little bit of pet rabbit, Ruby Sue. That is my sidekick. I just got home from work, so when I let her out her habitat, she's kind of still mad at me. So she done basically ran away. But what else do I do? Oh, and I do giveaways. So if this is your first time stopping by, welcome. Why don't you sit in and just see what I'm about, you know? If you don't like this video, before you give up, please give me another chance and go look at my other videos. Anyway, folks, it's Thursday. It is Friday Eve. Y'all have no idea. I'm trying to put lotion on my hands. I don't want y'all to think I'm not engaging with my audience. My hands are ashes. I don't know what. Anyway, my spirit is a little bit off right now. I don't know what it is, folks. I think it's the changing of the seasons. Me and Linda, for those of you who don't know, Linda, my best friend, I don't know if our hormones is connected to the solar system or whatever, you know. I literally have been angry. Like, I'm talking about angry and depressed a little bit, but more so angry, like everything just bothers me right now. People irritate me, you know, and I'm talking about stupid stuff. Yeah, I'm sorry. Before I get into my whips, so I told y'all this is a little bit of everything. I said it's a little bit of ranting and raving. And hold on, let me take this gum out because that's so rude. Sorry. Oh, I got a little bit of perfume lotion in my mouth. Anyway, y'all know, what was it? Like, just barely 2 weeks ago. Remember when I got on here? And I was talking about that whole Halloween situation at work or whatever. Y'all know how I felt about that, you know, and I made it through, folks. Here I am alive, you know, to tell my story. But see, this is what I'm talking about. Now, we are now in Thanksgiving. So what do you think everybody's doing at our jobs? They're like, yay, let's have a potluck. Let's have a Thanksgiving potluck. Yeah. Oh my, the tables have turned. So if anybody watching this right now, if you guys have been with me over a year, you know that I made a video last year called Why Do People Dread Potlucks at Work? And so now here's the thing. Now, I'm not going to go back into that full hour of, you know, like why I don't do potlucks at work. See, I might have participated in that potluck, but you know, I'm still pissed off about Halloween. And the thing is that nobody was taking my feelings into consideration about the Halloween. And so now here comes the potluck. Soon as I saw the invitation, boop, won't be here. I'm working from home next Tuesday. I have something to do. And I did have something to do. And I actually canceled. I canceled my dental appointment and a food delivery. Okay. So when my manager sent out the email about the potluck or whatever, I said, hey, I'm not going to be in the office because I got this. Then all of a sudden the nitpicking started. That's not your regular day to work from home, blah, 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 whatever. And I'm like, in my mind, I'm thinking I have a dental appointment or I have a medical appointment, whatever the case is. Dude, I have an appointment. I have 2 appointments that day. I'm working from home. So rather than, because I already knew where she was going, when soon as she replied back talking about something, that's not your work from home day. I said, okay. All right, Shine, here we go. So I replied back and said, yep, you're right. I'll be there. Okay. I'll be there all next week in the office. She goes, yay. Don't forget to put down what you want, like what you're going to bring. Oh, somebody done told you wrong. You thought I was going to play nice? I'm not joining your potluck. Now, little does she know, so it's a couple of reasons why I'm irritated. Number one, because you see how you want me? You want me right now to do some little potluck kumbaya, come to the table, and bring your Sunday best. And I am my father's child. I am a true Lancaster. And one thing about Lancasters is that you can't rub us the wrong way, because we'll keep that ace tucked right under our sleeves, and then we pull it out, bang, for some shenanigans and nonsense when you want us to play nice. No, you don't want to take down the creepy stuff or whatever. You don't want to do the compromise, so I don't want to break bread with you. And I know y'all probably like, Shine, what? Come on, Shine, Pinky. Come on, it's Thanksgiving. I'm sorry, folks. I'm sorry. I know some of y'all who are probably really, really mature, in spirit. I'm sorry. One thing y'all need to understand about Pinky Hooks is that, yeah, I can be mature, but there's still a lot of, I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. Like, that's me. I don't want to play nice now. Okay? Now I'm going to come to work and I'm going to do my work, because that's what they pay me to do. My work. They do not pay me to sit around and take away 2 to 3 hours to have a potluck, okay? I didn't want to engage in the Halloween stuff, and they didn't force me to do the Halloween activities, but because you didn't want to deal with that whole entire thing, when I said I don't feel comfortable with all this crap hanging around, and I had to endure that for 3 weeks. For 3 weeks. And by the way, folks, do you know there is still, this is how trifling they are. Somebody, I don't know who, left a pumpkin. I'm talking, not a plastic pumpkin, a real pumpkin in the walkway on the carpet. Now, people do understand that's food, right? You know the pumpkin's going to go bad. We just moved into this building. Therefore, it's going to leave a stain if you do not get it up, including the maggots and flies or whatever that's going to start coming out of it. Like, it's still sitting there. I'm just like, whatever. I'm sorry. I know I told y'all this was a little bit, but I had to let y'all know. And I know, and trust me, if y'all want to update next week, I'll tell you. If y'all saying, Pinky, what you gonna do? Pinky already said, I will be at work on Tuesday, but I will not be going to that potluck. And then the comment was like, oh, you're not going to get this. You're not going to get that. So that's one thing I don't like about jobs in corporate America. Why they always think they can pacify grown folks with food. And y'all know I'm a foodie. If y'all go back a couple of my videos when I used to kind of do half mukbangs and half conversations, y'all know I like to eat. But let me tell you something. When you have crossed me, I don't care what you put in front of my face as far as food-wise. Like, that's kind of an insult. Like, you want to pacify me with food? Man, please, keep your little funky food. And on top of that, you pay me. It ain't like I don't earn a paycheck and I can go out and have my own spread. I'm sorry. I told you I was angry. Like, I'm so, and I'm pretty sure that it'll calm down when the moon, changes or something, because I literally peeked out the blinds. Like, I woke up at 4:30 this morning, don't know why. I peeked out the blinds and I saw, it's not a full moon, and it's not the banana crescent, you know, I say banana, but the crescent moon or whatever. It wasn't a half moon. I don't really know my moon cycles or whatever. I really don't care, but I kind of cared a little bit, because I was like, why am I so angry? I can't record and get in front of everybody. Y'all know what I'm doing right now? So now I'm about to, this is where I lead off into my whips. So let's get on a happy note, folks. Let's do what I've been doing. Well, I've been doing a little bit of everything. So I'm going to show y'all. So you know that Veterans Day is coming up. And I actually, a friend of mine, remember my friend Mary Lou? She sent me the care package, and I opened it up and I named that video Love Came in a Box. Yeah, Mary Lou, she does a lot of things with, like, you know, like veterans and POWs. She always belonged to these clubs and everything. So one of her friends was they decided to make a coaster. Like, they didn't do the exact pattern of my coaster that I did for Memorial Day. It's like the second video I had ever recorded, and it just happened to be like a little coaster where I did, you know, that in honor of, you know, Memorial Day and our vets. And so Veterans Day is coming up. Now, one holiday I take that serious, and I'm sure it's because my dad proudly served this country. I'm proud to say my dad served at least over 32 plus years, I think. I want to say 35. Dad, am I right? 35 and a half? Probably tops, you know, in the military. Yes, he did. And not only did he do that, but he also worked on the naval shipyard, you know, which is another government job. So my dad really put in he really is a patriotic kind of dude, you know? And so, I mean, I don't know a lot of people that's been in multiple wars. My dad been in a couple, you know? So, and by the grace of God, you know, he is all in one piece. He is in his right frame of mind. You know what I'm saying? He's done a lot, just like so many other veterans have done. And so when Veterans Day come, I mean, granted, I don't go to the parades. I ain't gonna sit here and try to blow smoke up y'all behinds. I don't go to the parades or anything like that. But I do like to look at things or take the time to recognize about our veterans, because this country, I mean, we don't treat our elderly people right, and neither do we treat our vets. You know, which is why that I get so upset when some people start coming forward and they start talking about, you know, oh, people disrespecting this and that and this. And I'm like, you know, you talk a lot of stuff about what other people aren't do, whether they're standing or kneeling or whatever. And then it could be the same people that will turn around, you know, and you don't do anything for the vets. You don't take care of the homeless vet. Like, no vet should be homeless. Like, that's insane to me. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying is like, I'm not saying for all of y'all to get out there and stand like little JFK waiting your flight. You don't have to do all that, but just really acknowledge, you know, what they really have done for our country. So yeah, I got off the key. So anyway, Mary Lou's friend, she went ahead and she did the same thing that I did. She I think she watched my video a couple of times on the little coaster. And so she did her own version of it. And so, they came out nice. And she did, like, I forgot, I think she did a couple of hundred or well over 100 coasters to give. And she's going to take these coasters, she wrapped them up in a little card, like she wrapped the coasters over a card and put little ties and ribbons on there. And basically she's going to the vet hospital. Mary Lou, is that right? She's going to a vet hospital. Now they're in Delaware, and she's going to distribute them out to the veterans. How cool is that? It's just a little coaster, a little keepsake. You know, they need that. So soon as Mary Lou showed me the pictures, I started with my next project, and I hope that I can show this to you guys for a tutorial. So since I made that coaster, the Memorial Day coaster, I decided to do a Veterans Day placemat. Yeah, I did. And I'm gonna hold it up because I'm not done, because now I have to do the border. So she did the more traditional camouflage colors, and I do have some yarn that I will show y'all, the other whips, but I like the sand color camouflage, you know, because like I said in the Memorial Day one, we have our soldiers have different types of camo gear that they wear. It just depends on where they're going, you know. And a lot of, I would say, since the Vietnam War, most of our vets have the sand color camos. So as you can see, let's see. So it's a nice, it lays flat, and I might have to turn the camera around so you guys can see it, but it's a nice coaster. Let me, hold on. I don't want to pull this out. So what I'm going to do, right, is edge this in olive green, okay? Olive green. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to edge it in olive green and make some, like some shells, because it's going to be a placemat. And I'm thinking about putting like a little bit of gold trim right around here, and then do the olive green, and then do the gold trim around there. And that's going to be like a placemat, like, you know. And as you can see, look at that. I mean, it's pretty big. It's pretty big. And I know y'all like, Shine, it's just a circle, but once I put that edging on there, baby, it's going to be, man, veterans going to be happy. So yeah, I want to do that so that I can show y'all how to do that. And then I'm taking the regular camouflage, like good old Red Heart Super Saver. Everybody's seen this one. You've seen that. But this one is pretty old. So I started my, I couldn't even say, I started my beanie this morning. Like, I woke up at 4:45. I was just wide awake because I was so angry. I don't know why. I was just like, help me. But yeah, I just started this beanie, and the thing is like, I think this was just an old, like, I've had it for so long, because I was just like, have anybody else worked with the camouflage Red Heart Super? Because it splits all the time. Like, it splits bad. I don't know if I got a bad batch, but guess what, folks? I got to answer to that, because guess where? I had to go to calm my spirit. It's like therapy. Hold on. So, Hobby Lobby has their own camouflage too. Now look, here's Red Heart, right? That's theirs. And I mean, that's true camo colors, right? So, because this is the beginning of my beanie. This is the top of my beanie, as you can see. So it comes out like that. That's true camouflage. But look at Hobby Lobby's. Now, if y'all like, Shine, that's not, there we go. That's more of it right there. Now, let's put these up side by side. You see what I'm saying? Because we have so many different camouflage, and this is called camo? Oh, it's called green camo, Hobby Lobbies. And I like Hobby Lobbies because I have seen camouflage. I mean, my dad was in the military. Because he was, you know, like a loadmaster. I've never really seen my dad in camouflage. You know, loadmasters have like the Air Force, they have the green jumpsuit. So anybody that's family who's in the Air Force, they have the green, I call them the green jumpsuits. And then if my dad was in his regular uniform, it was the light blue shirt and navy blue pants with the little, you know, I don't know what that little cap is or whatever. But yeah, I don't think I've ever seen my dad in camouflage. But other branches do have different color camos, like I said. So what do y'all think? Which one y'all like better? Like, I have to keep turning this one around so you can see the full spectrum of that camouflage. This is how we look. And so y'all know it's soft because it's the I Love This Yarn series. And I don't know, as much as I've been going, I'm like, wait, I've never bought their camouflage. But here is this, and this is a little bit more rough. And I actually made a blanket for Linda's dog, you know, Talon. And she still has it. So I think it just splits a lot when you work. I don't think this is going to split. I have not worked with this. It feels soft while it's all wrapped up together. But, you know, have y'all ever felt something that was soft when it was all caked or wrapped or rolled? But then when you started working with, you was just like, this isn't that damn soft. Anyway, yeah. But I didn't stop there, folks. So right now on Etsy, now I have an Etsy account, and I'm trying to, the goal for 2023 is to see if I can start selling some items on Etsy. The problem is like, I'm not confident in my work to sell on Etsy. Like, I'll take an order or two. Somebody be like, hey, can you make me this? And I do, and then they pay it for it. But I don't know why I'm so fearful of like putting things like actually out there and be like, yeah, here, this is 50 bucks. I don't know why. But anyway, so I was looking, right, for some thread that had like camouflage. Now, surprisingly enough, what is that brand called? Aunt Lydia's thread. Out of all the colors that Aunt Lydia has, all the solids and the variegates, do you know, I have never seen a camouflage. She does, I say she because it's called Aunt Lydia's. She does have a camo, but it's pink. It's pink camouflage. Let me tell you something. That's cute if you want to be fashionable, but in the military, and I was in the military just for a little while. Nothing really serious, y'all. There's no such thing as pink camouflage, okay? So I found somebody, and I think, oh, you know whose this is? This is Yarn Art. I'm opening up the package right now. Let's take a look at it. It's camouflage. Oh, it's camouflage. And it's shiny. So it's gonna be shiny camouflage. If y'all like shiny, what are you gonna make out of that? Do y'all remember? I always like to say, do y'all remember? Do y'all remember the 4th of July? Boom boom earrings. I'm dying. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry, they're individually wrapped. Oh, it's pretty. Look, okay, the light. Okay, wait a minute, hold up. Wait a minute, I gotta turn this light off so y'all can see the colors. Hold that thought. What? Oh, look at that. Y'all see those camouflage colors? You see how shiny it is? Look, I ain't feel like readjusting the camera. Oh, wait. Oh, damn, I done moved. Now she out of focus. There she go. Come on. So, oh, there we go. Yay, look, real quick before she decides to unfocus. Okay, there we go. I know. Y'all like, Sean, you used to turn the camera around and have it pointing down the table. Such bad quality. I'm sorry. This video was not planned. Yeah. So basically with this thread, and I mean, I got my money's worth, because these were only $4.72, and it is Yarn Art. Y'all have heard of Yarn Art, right? So this is the maker. If y'all see the tag, y'all probably like, oh yeah. Can y'all see that? Yarn Art. It doesn't want to focus. That doesn't look good. Hold on. Anyway, so by Yarn Art, and let me see. It has, wow. This has 273 yards. That's a lot. I mean, for the way they wrapped it up, that's a lot, folks. And so I plan on doing some camouflage earrings. So let me tell y'all something. Linda knows I'm a camouflage junkie. Y'all don't see, like, when I'm walking around wearing my pajama pants. I'm a camouflage junkie. I'm a camouflage junkie. Now, going back to what I told you, what I was making. So I got that placemat, and I said that I'm making a beanie, but I'm gonna make 2 beanies because I want a slouch beanie too. I want a fitted one, and I want to do a slouch camo beanie. That's right. So the goal is to actually have those, like, do a tutorial for you guys, because Veterans Day is Monday, you know. But I mean, you don't have to wait until Veterans Day. Like, even if it passes, y'all don't have to be like, oh, I can't make that because it's over. That's not true. If you go to one of my subscribers, and she has her own channel, Lisa Knits don't care. She make hats, gloves, scarves all year long, even in the summertime. She's in Australia. Okay, on to the next whip. Now, do y'all remember there was a I did a yarn review on Hobby Lobby's it's called Soft Eyelashes? Okay, I had to go get the yarn. So when I did this review, remember Hobby Lobby's Yarn Bee? Oh, ethereal eyelash yarn, right? And remember I said, oh, it's fuzzy and stuff. You see that? It's fuzzy. So I know a lot of times I do yarn reviews and then maybe not all of y'all, but y'all are being too kind to me because most of y'all don't say anything. But I know y'all sitting there wondering like, does she even make anything out of this stuff? Yeah, I do. I just don't always show it to you. I don't. Because I didn't record a tutorial. But out of that, what I did was I took the dusty pink and then it was like something, I think it was just called tan. And I started to do a little overcoat for one of Andre's, the twins, you know? I've not finished it, so I haven't put the sleeves on. And I basically had this done 2 months ago, just the progress I'm about to show you, but I stopped in my tracks because I feel like I was messing up. So here it is. It's pretty big. It is pretty big, y'all. Like, yeah, this, I'm going to have to turn this around to show y'all on the table. Hold on. Okay. I literally have to hold the phone, y'all, because there's a shadow from the tripod. I know this is bad, but this is only going to be for a second. So this is the overcoat. Now, I know y'all like this, Shy, that's a dress. That's the problem. It looks like a dress because you see, but you can make a, what do you call that? A swing coat. So of course, when I say this is a coat, so I hadn't started doing the sleeves. And of course, it's going to be, the sleeves are supposed to be this tan color, right? And then I was going to do the cuffs, this in the rose, the blush. And as you can see, what I did was some long stitches. And then I actually have a hole, see, for the buttons. You see that? And that's the way it was supposed to be. Now, the reason why I stopped, I know y'all like, well, Shine, why didn't you finish? And every day I look at it and I'm scared that it's too, how can I say this? That it's too slender? You know what I mean? Like, is it too, like, should I have made it wider? And if y'all like, well, Shine, what are the girls? I mean, Andre's girls are growing to be so big and I'm so scared that it may not fit them. It's not that, I mean, I only know one other baby girl, you know, and that's my friend's Bridget's niece, you know, it might fit her, but should I keep going? I really like this. And so it has that little fuzz, like the eyelash fuzz. It's a little fuzzy, but it looks like it's going to be, like it's, you know, like it's going to be itchy, but it's not, y'all, it's super soft. It's like the Caron latte cakes. And because that yarn, they're saying, oh, it's a bulky 5. And I don't really like bulky 5s, but it didn't feel like a bulky, well, it does feel like a bulky 5 when I'm working it, but yeah, that's everything. I know my angle is funny, but you see that? I think it's really going to be super duper cute when I put the sleeves. Do y'all think I should finish that? I don't know, but that's one of the projects I'm working on. Okay, so that's the coat. Again, I had this in my mind. Like, you know, I really did, and I'm scared that I think I just got scared and I just stopped doing it. And I'm like, let me ask y'all, should I continue? I mean, I know that was an awkward, the way the lens was that an awkward way? I mean, I hope y'all really saw that, but yeah, I feel like I should keep going, kind of, sort of. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so that's what I've been working on. I mean, other than crocheting blankets, you know, and I do have a yarn review coming up this weekend from Hobby Lobby Yarns, and pretty much that's it. Now, the next thing I wanted to talk about was the giveaways. So first of all, let me say to the second winner on the redraw, Sarah, if you're looking at this, I told you that I would not be able to, you know, mail off your winnings probably until this weekend. So don't worry. I did not forget about you. I'm sorry, but because I work all throughout the week, by the time I get off work, post offices are closed. So just hang in there, and I promise you, I will be mailing it off this Saturday. So that's first and foremost. Now, I put a poll out there because I asked a lot of you, how would you feel about a thread giveaway? So just so we're clear, right? Thread is like this, like what I was working with, or like this. This is what I'm talking about. We're talking about super, I mean, this is a, you know, this is a crochet thread. That's what we're talking about. And so I do have a lot of thread. Now, what I plan on doing, this is not the official announcement, folks, yet, okay? Because that will be in its own video. But what I was thinking about doing is not only just putting thread in there, but probably fine yarn. So anything that's like a 1, yeah, it'll probably go in there. 1, maybe a 2, you know. I think I'll mix it up a little bit because I don't know how many of you actually crochet with thread. I mean, a lot of you guys who are subscribed to my channel, you're like my silent partners, you know. Y'all never comment, but I know that you're there. So I don't know what you like, really, you know. I guess you don't comment until you feel the need to comment, and that's fine, you know. But I don't know how many of you who really work with thread. So like I said, I still work with it. Y'all saw that I did the 4th of July, the earrings. You know, when I do little things like that, I will work with it. Or if I'm trying to do doilies, of course, I'm going to work with thread. I mean, you can make doilies out of yarn. I've seen it done, but we all know that doilies look so much better in thread. But I do understand that I also have subscribers who, like me, do have arthritis or other problems with their hands, and thread is not friendly. You know, I mean, who ever heard of a soft thread? You know, but so that's pretty much it. I just wanted to rant and say I was angry. I don't know why. I don't know why I was so angry. And then I'm gonna tell y'all this, and I gotta go. And then on top of that, when I went to Hobby Lobby to to calm down, I was standing behind one man and his 2 children. And let me tell y'all something. First of all, I live in Texas. And so if you don't know, in Texas, we are allowed to carry our guns on our hips. They have to be in a holster, but you can carry a gun openly. So ever since we passed that law, I mean, I've been here for years now. Actually, I can honestly say this is the 3rd time that I've seen somebody do it, you know, and it does not bother me. It doesn't bother me. I mean, it's in a holster, you know, it's their right to bear arms. That's, you know, but I don't know if I was more focused on that or his nonchalant attitude while everybody's standing in line, and he was just taking his sweet time, but he was kind of like carrying this snobby attitude, like, yeah, so what, I'm holding up the line, you know, like, you know, if y'all don't know, when you go into Hobby Lobbies now, like, they got their Christmas decorations out and everything, so the lines are extremely long. People are already, like, it's starting to get that Christmas type rush, you know, where the lines are long, you know. And I'm standing in line, and he got his 2 kids. Then he starts asking the cashier, like, well, what do you put the temperature on for this when you bake cupcakes or something like that? And I'm thinking, like, there's a line. Like, she's on the phone calling for help, you know, like her other cashiers are calling and saying, Sadie, can you come up to register 3? You know, Wanda, can you go to register 5? That's what I'm hearing. And I mean, you can hear the people behind me like, what is the holdup? But he kind of was like looking at us like snobby, like, so what? Yeah. You know, now that puts somebody like me in a mindset like, oh, you think you big and bad because you're carrying that gun. You know, but you can't mind me. I'm in a bad mood right now, but that did not help. I do not like people that hold up lines like that. I mean, I'm not saying you can't have a conversation with the cashier, but you have to understand that other people have things to do. So on that note, I'm going to say, like I always say, you don't have to like everybody. You don't have to be everybody's friend. And again, you don't have to sleep with everybody, even though that's a different subject. I said it before. But you do need to respect other people. Respect. Man, I'm so glad I got y'all to rant and talk. I think I might be feeling better. Anyway, yeah. So that's it. That's all I have, y'all. It's just a random video to keep in touch with y'all. I hope that you guys are having a better time with this time change than I am. That might be it too, because I'm just like moody because now it's dark or whatever. But I got y'all and y'all got me. That's a good thing. All right, folks. So until next time. Oh, yeah. So please, just talk to me a little bit. Put in the comments, what did y'all think about that coat? Do y'all have any other suggestions? I mean, should I keep going and put the sleeves on? Also, would you like to, I mean, I don't know if y'all really care about the little vet projects that I'm making, but I mean, those are easy tutorials, especially that little dish, the little placemat, the dish. Yeah, the little plate mat, you know, for your tables or whatever. I can't wait to finish that. So I'm about to finish it right now when I get off. So yeah, let me know what y'all think. And please give this video a thumbs up. Just in case you guys don't know, like the whole thing is like if I can get each video to 100 likes, it gives me more exposure. It puts me out there more, okay? I'm doing pretty good, but yeah, like. But then again, don't like it if you don't like it. I'm sorry. Yeah. Give it a thumbs up and tell somebody you know about Pinky Hooks in the Pinky Hooks group. PHG, hey. All right, y'all. Peace out. See you guys next time. Bye-bye. This is a test. I got a lot of crap on my mind. People make me sick. That's why I'm recording tonight. I'm so angry, like, my hands is ashy. Ew. Ew. I need some lotion. Wow, like a Dungeon Dragon. This is the look that I was giving somebody in the store, like, so? Hurry up. Ooh, double chin. Freaking crazy, like. The rolling of the eyes. The rolling of the eyes, folks. This is a test.